Got the tea, don't you see? Spilling truth with every sip so free. Got the documents, got the receipts. Every story she completes. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat. Every headline's caught in her gaze. Sipping slowly, sharing in a maze. No detail slips past her sight. Casting light in the middle of the night. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic.
Warning, the following video is extremely disturbing. You've been warned.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Hot Tea Hot Chocolate. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss the videos. So we're still on Nasiah Harris, and I've been listening to testimony, trying to get caught up, and there's so many things that are sticking out to me. And one of the things is the fiance and the business partner. Something's off about the two. I definitely am not letting either of them off the hook. I'm going to jump into some content that I am putting together about the two, where basically in court, she was asked during the preliminary hearing regarding, Jarvis's phone, how often do they see each other, them being engaged, so on and so forth, not having kids, et cetera, et cetera. To me, she's super naive. There's no way I'm going to be engaged to someone and they don't live with me, or I don't live with them. There's no reason to be engaged in separate homes. I mean, some people may do it, but I'm not going to do it. That's number one. Number two, you knew he had thousands of women because they all knew about you. So obviously there's something off there. Number three, her car was searched and his phone was found in there. But before this information, or after, I gotta find out a little bit more detail in regards to the order it went. There was a phone call between the business partner and Jarvis, where Jarvis basically tried to have him go and get the phone out of this woman's car, and Jarvis's business partner, Cordell, was willing to do so. Now, to me, it sounds like everybody was afraid of Jarvis, and he was just running circles around all of them and doing whatever he wanted to do, and they were willing to do it. Listen to how he talks to them. And if he's talking to the grown-ups like this, imagine how he talked to Nasiah. Even though we didn't hear this tone in the text messages that were read out, doesn't mean that there's not more text messages that we just didn't get to hear yet, because it was the preliminary trial. But trust me, he has some type of attitude and authority over all these women. And if he can do it to a woman and a man, he can definitely do it to a kid. So here's the audio. Then I'm going to play a little bit of the trial where the wife was asked about the phone. And you'll be able to hear the conversation between Jarvis and her. And then also Jarvis and the business partner.
Could you state your name for the record, ma'am?
Tashiana Davis.
I want to ask you about someone by the name of Jarvis Butts. Do you know that person?
Yes.
And how do you know Mr. Butts?
He was my fiance.
And do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you point to him and identify a piece of clothing that he's wearing?
She's right there with a green top on.
For the record, the witness has identified the defendant, Jarvis Butts, in this matter. How long in total have you known Mr. Butts?
4 years. Since 2019.
When did you become engaged?
2023.
Things like that.
No children.
Oh. Mr. Butts sometimes stay over at your house?
Yes.
How often would that happen?
Pretty often, but we didn't live together.
Okay. I want to take your attention back to January of 2024 and February of 2024. Did there come a time when Jarvis Butts asked you to drive him to court?
Yes.
And when was that?
February 7th.
Of 24?
Yes.
And was there a time before that you had to drive him to court?
Yes.
And when was that?
January, I think it was the 9th.
Okay.
It was in January.
And let's talk about the January 9th date that you drove him. And when you were driving him to court, did you ask him about his cell phone?
Yes.
What did you ask him?
I said, "Where's your phone?"
And what was his response when you asked him that question?
He left it at home.
Did you eventually have some contact with the police department?
Yes,
And where were you when you had that contact?
in the hospital.
And what did they ask you about generally?
Did I know anything about a missing child?
And do you know anything about the missing child?
No.
Did they ask you about his cell phone?
Yeah, I believe so.
And did you know or have any reason to believe, other than what Jarvis told you, that his phone was someplace else?
No.
And did you know that his phone was in your car?
No.
Did you give permission to the police to search your car?
No, they just came and took it.
They had a search warrant?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you ever talk to his business partner, Cordell, right?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so I hope you guys caught all of that. That was basically the testimony of the fiance of Jarvis, the piece of poop that we're looking at right now. He basically left his phone in her car on the day he was turning himself in. And he was also in jail calling his business partner, trying to get him to go get the phone out of the car. And the business partner was very much willing to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that part of the call with the business partner. It is a little long, maybe a few minutes. So definitely hear it out to the end, because after that, I'm going to play just a snippet of a leaked call between the fiance and Jarvis as well, just so you can kind of get an idea of how he speaks to women, and you guys can make your decision from there. If you think that she has something to do with it, if you think she knows more, if you think she's hiding something, or so on and so forth, or the business partner, because I'm not letting him off the hook for sure, 100%.
Thank you for using Tony.
My guy, what's up, man?
Nice shit, man. What's happening?
Nah, shit, man. How you feeling? My bad, I missed your call. I was working like a motherfucker.
I figured they said you was up there banging, take something, banging.
Yeah, you know it.
What's up, my nigga? What is that, Joe? What's up, boy?
You know it, man.
Hey, shit. I'm calling, man, because they put my money up on the books, bro.
Oh, yeah, take a minute for to put that shit on there. If you walk in with it, like, they be playing crazy.
Yeah, man.
I swear to God. And you guys were saying this shit. You show me straight, you need something? I want to give you a couple hours to that, dude.
Yeah, you know, I put the finance money on my books, nigga. I can't deal with money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they put this shit on my hookup. I was just fucking like Jarvis. I get to like $0. That's some bullshit.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
How is it, though?
Man, that's some bullshit. When you gonna be quarantined on this whole shit, bro?
Oh, yeah, they got you on that quarantine club for how long, really?
I don't know how long, nigga. Shit, I'm I'm about to be the only one in this bitch on my part.
You think, what happened?
I said, shit, I'm about to be the example being young enough in this show talk to me on this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
What you need?
Huh?
No, I was telling you what that customer need. Man, listen. You straight? Yeah, that's my next one.
Hello? So yeah, I'm good, oh shit, yeah. You got a passion number, right?
Yeah.
So big, I need you to call her one day, nigga, and get that truck up there, nigga. Get my phone out that back seat, bro.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to get the truck up there. What am I telling?
Tell her you got you fuck around and lost a car that there too when we was moving the radio.
Okay.
You have 1 minute remaining for this call. Reach my hand in that back seat.
Yeah.
So you reach behind that back seat, bro. There's a box right there. Straight behind the middle of that back seat.
Okay, under it or in the back or in the back
In
thing?
the back, right in the back of the seat, bro.
Okay.
I got the second row.
You know you took the key. You took the key to the gate.
It's the same key.
I don't got that key doing.
Yeah, you do. It's the same key to the lock and the door.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah, it's the same key, bro.
Now, you know I got to. I'll put some money on the phone later, man. When I get around, thing, I haven't put the credit card, yeah?
About that, you put him on that. I called my wife and had her bring up the key.
No, I don't need it, though. You said the same one I got it. So I don't need it right now anyway. Just when I get the scrap out of there.
Okay.
understood right, were you successful in getting that cell phone from the vehicle like Mr. Bud asked you to?
She came up there, but no, I wasn't successful. It wasn't there.
Wasn't there? Okay.
Who you think she, who you, uncle your brother?
Taki.
And who's talking that you know of?
His baby mama.
Okay. Did you look for it in the vehicle?
Yeah, I looked for it.
Okay. And you were unsuccessful at finding it?
Yes.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. So all I can speak for is myself. And me hearing that audio right there makes me feel like the partner, the coworker or whatever knows a lot more than he said on the stand. I'm definitely going to drop a video going over what he said, connecting more dots. But in his testimony, basically what he said was that he was with the guy, Jarvis, in the car when they seen Naziah walking on January 9th, the last day that she was seen. They picked her up. They went to the shop. They continued to work on cars while the little girl sat in a car the entire time. And then after they left, you know, they went their separate ways. But I don't understand how you as a grown man don't know this man's history like everybody else does. We already know the streets talk and town talks. So everybody had to know this. And if you didn't, too bad. You should find out who the hell you're working with. So I'm not going to give you a pass if you didn't know, because you should have figured it out. And you should have used your antennas and said, why is this grown man having little girls sitting up here in the shop all damn day? And Ben said something before this. So I don't put it past him that he was working with him or helping him to some extent. Because if you know that this man has went to jail for all these things, why are you trying to go get a phone out of the car for him? Make that make sense. Make it make sense. But hey, what do I know? So anyways, we'll get into the next clip, which this call is not related to the previous call that we just listened to, but it just speaks to Jarvis's character and how he treated these women and what they tolerated and how they allowed him to talk to them and how they talked to him. Like, it's just tacky. And there's no way that you don't think that he had full control over a child if he's talking to a grown woman like this. So I'm going to drop that, and then we're going to end the video, and make sure you guys subscribe.
Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you?
See, bitch, you are simply fucking retarded, man. Everybody that knows Shannon know, nigga, what the fuck it is. See, you the only dumb bitch because you the newcomer. You don't know nothing about nothing, man. And I'm tired of fucking keep arguing with you about some motherfuckers that I know don't belong to me. And as far as you lying about my motherfucking people saying that whole shit, stop playing with me, bro. Try that reverse psychology on another nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You just want to make up some fuck shit, dog. Stop playing with me, man. And you wonder why. You wonder why. You want a motherfucker to do everything, but you ain't motherfucking changing. I'm tired of your fucking crazy ass, dog. Gave you a motherfucking ring, bitch, and you think you done went fucking retarded. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I'm not that nigga, man. Stop playing with me.
Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? He asked me that. Along with him saying, your sister said, oh, you know, your brother had another baby. And he said, I don't care. I don't want to know about no more kids this man done had. So who the fuck lying? You think I'm going to just come off the top of my head with some bullshit? Bitch, ain't nobody got a motherfucking lie to you. And like the motherfucker I said, bitch, you just gave me that motherfucking ring because you know.
Now, if he would talk to his fiance like that, the person that he's about to marry. Now, remember, he ain't married none of them. He's only gave apparently this one the ring. So that means he thought a little highly of her than the others had to be, or maybe he thought she was dumber than the others. Who knows? Because obviously he's preying on vulnerable women. What do you really think that he did or said to this baby, and the tone he used and the mind control tactics and the attitude and the authority in his voice and the fear that she may have had? I don't know. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, because we're not letting up on this, period.